Folks, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have met with yet another quarterback in this upcoming class of prospects, but it is a guy who is probably being considered in the later rounds. Houston quarterback Clayton Tune has visited with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was not confirmed if it was a top 30 visit or not. It just seems like it was a general visit. But I actually got a chance to see Clayton Tune at the NFL Combine. I believe he was also at the Senior Bowl as well. And there's a lot to like with Clayton Tune at quarterback, right? He is a very, very strong leader. While at Houston, he was a team captain for 3 years. Whenever you're a quarterback, you need to be a strong leader. It seems like Clayton Tune certainly has that box checked. And that is something that is just, again, a great thing to see. Whenever you're a team captain for 3 years, that's always a good thing whenever you are the leader of your team. Now, he has pretty good athleticism for a quarterback. 4.64 40-yard dash, 37.5 vertical jump, 10-foot 2-inch broad jump. He has a little bit of mobility to his game, which I think is very important in the modern NFL today. I know the Buccaneers just came off of a situation where they had Tom Brady, who was not the most mobile quarterback in the world. Maybe they are looking to change some things a little bit with that. Maybe to look to bring in some more mobile quarterbacks. You have Baker Mayfield. You have Kyle Trask, who also have a little bit of mobility to their game as well. Clayton Tune would fit right into that mix. Now, Tune has a pretty good combination of pocket passing and mobility, and I think you saw that in his stats. I will get to that in a moment, but I do think he does need some refinements, specifically his pocket awareness, and whenever he is dealing with pressure, that is something that Tune needs to work on a lot, and I think that's something that can certainly be worked on a lot in the NFL, especially with a Dave Canales type of offense, which, at least according to his words, is an offense that isn't going to put as much pressure on the quarterback. And whenever you look at some of those other offenses like the LA Rams, like the San Francisco 49ers that have employed that West Coast style of offense that is possibly going to be what Dave Canales is going to use here in Tampa, it is that type of offense that utilizes a lot of play action, utilizes a lot of playmakers to go out there and make plays. And again, just kind of giving the quarterback a lot of short and intermediate throws, a lot of play action, a lot of bootleg type of stuff. I feel like Clayton Tune would be a good fit for that offense. But you look at his numbers in his senior year, incredibly impressive. 40 touchdowns to 10 interceptions passing, 4,074 passing yards, 544 rushing yards, and 5 rushing touchdowns. That's pretty darn good, both as a passer and as a runner. And I know that we have seen stats in the past in terms of guys doing phenomenal in college and not being able to do much in the NFL. I totally get that, but I do think there is a lot to like in terms of Clayton Tune's game, and whenever I think of him as a potential prospect for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think of him as a developmental guy, and a good developmental guy as that. Most mock drafts and most projections have Tune as a later round quarterback in this upcoming draft, and I think that's something the Buccaneers should absolutely consider, because I think that, yes, you have Baker Mayfield, you have Kyle Trask, and you could make the argument, yes, if it's round 6 or round 7, maybe even round 5, you could make the argument of, well, they could get depth at this position, they could get depth at that position, whatever it may be. I still think it is not a bad idea to take developmental guys and flyers on quarterbacks in the later rounds. I've always had the mindset of you never know who is going to make an impact, and I still stand true to that, even at a quarterback position where Clayton Tune, honest to goodness, folks, might not see a lot of playing time if he were to play behind Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask. He would very likely, obviously, be a guy that would be regulated or relegated to preseason snaps only, and being a practice type of quarterback. But I still think that it matters. I still think that it is important to take swings, even in the later rounds of the quarterback position, because again, you never know who's going to be a impact type of guy. Clayton Tune has shown that he can be a strong leader, that he can be a good passer, that he can be a good mobility type of quarterback as well. And he does need refinement, but in this style of offense, with this offensive coaching staff that is in place, that have had good, I guess I should say, track records of developing quarterbacks in the past, I think that Clayton Tune would certainly be a prospect that I would not mind the Buccaneers taking at all if he is available in the later rounds and it makes sense. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about Clayton Tune down in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, folks, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.